Everyone just does anything they can do to help you.
If you're looking for a good flight school, the key ingredients to find one would be, one is the quality of the flight training that you receive. Basically, you're going to want a flight school that has one-on-one flight instruction and not so much of a group thing, because everybody learns at their own pace, basically. And the other thing is basically the quality of the flight training itself. The standards that the flight school hold are really high, especially at Mauna Loa helicopters. Which would make it a really good thing, actually, because it will make you a much better pilot. And a lot of companies, they actually look for Mauna Loa graduates because they know of the quality of the flight training they receive is going to be good. So they'll receive a good pilot if they hire a Mauna Loa student.
Ask them to take you out to go look at their aircraft. And the way an aircraft is kept up says a lot about the company. Ben keeps his aircraft in good condition, and a lot of these companies here in Hawaii do as well. But there are companies in other places that don't stand up to the same standard that we feel Ben does. And I mean, Chris has flown for him for a long time. I've flown for him, and I have a lot of good to say about him.
So when you're looking for a flight school, there's a few factors you might want to consider. One-on-one instruction, I believe that's an important part of this, that you're getting the individual attention you need. The flight school should have facilities nearby for hovering practice. You shouldn't have to make long flights to go to a training area. Does it have the diversity of terrain that you're going to need as a commercial helicopter pilot? And the weather. How is the weather conditions year-round? Are you going to be delayed? I remember from my experience in the Sierra Nevadas, the wintertime there was a lot of fog. So these are some things that you'll want to consider when choosing the flight school that best fits you.
It is an advantage to have an examiner on staff, especially multiple examiners. It creates a comfortable environment for the student when it comes time for them to do their check ride, that they maybe are already familiar with the person that they're going to be conducting that check ride with. So it may ease some of the nerves that come along with being a part of a check ride. And it was a tremendous goal for me and a huge accomplishment to become one myself, and something that I've worked on for quite some time.
We've got probably about 9 helicopter companies here on the island. Pretty much every single company here on the island has a Mauna Loa student working now, flying here. Just 5 years ago, there were probably none Mauna Loa students. Now they all caught on to the Mauna Loa flight training movement here, and everybody's starting to hire the Mauna Loa students. And so sooner or later, this whole flight line here at the Lihue Airport is going to be filled with Mauna Loa students flying the tours here, which is a very high demand job.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this introduction to our flight school, and hopefully we'll be flying with you soon.